Good day, everyone. Welcome into a bit of a later stream because I was unexpectedly quite busy today. So that's why we're doing. I still wanted to do a stream because man, there has been some news. I touched on it last stream a tiny little bit, but I thought about it. I looked up like stuff, and I don't know. It's just said that we'll get back to the subject later because that's going to be the main talking point of today. So, but how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? Yeah, as I said, it's a later stream. It's not going to be a super long stream. We're probably not going to do any gaming. We're just going to talk about, well, PlayStation, just in general, PlayStation, and their statement that they brought out. But we'll come back to that in a bit. Um, We'll come back to that in a bit. First of all, how is everyone doing? Hello, Jacob. Hello, Runic. Shit, early again. Early again, huh? Is it about this being removed or something? Yep, that is what the stream is gonna be about. And my takes on it, my what I think about it. So yeah, how you doing, boy? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jacob. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I was quite busy today. I was gonna do a long stream today because usually my Fridays are like for the longer streams. I was like unexpectedly busy today, but that's all good. We'll do a stream like hopefully tomorrow and then on Sunday as well. So yeah. But other than that, do I have anything else before I kick it off? I just had some dinner. I had some nice noodles, some ramen. No, not ramen noodles, but just some nice noodles with some chicken teriyaki. Made it myself. So that was pretty good. I want to talk about Money Station. We have to because this is a subject that kind of pains me. This is a subject that kind of pains me, to be honest. It's kind of a sensitive subject. But yeah, other than that, oh wait, I forgot something. This is me right now. This is me. This is gonna be the whole mood for the stream. You see this? This is gonna be the whole mood for the stream, guys. So I'll leave this somewhere here. I'm bored. My PC is gone, bro. You're cooked. Have you touched some grass yet or not? Have you touched some grass yet? But yeah. Anyways, I thought I had something else, a talking point that I wanted to cover before. Okay, wait, hold on. I do got some stuff written down, some articles and stuff before we head into the main talking point of today. But before that, I think okay, no, actually I'm capping. I'm capping. It's only gonna be about. Oh no, wait. There's one thing, bro. Today I watched like a Instagrammer or like a content creator or an influencer, which I've been following for quite a while. I've been following him for like years. He's quite popular, and watching him and seeing the comments on like his videos on recent times made me realize, bro, this generation, this new young generation is so cooked. Maybe not even like only the young generation, just we as a whole are so cooked because, okay, let me just share my screen real quick. Did your PC finally give in? My PC is in repair. It was broken every time if I play Assassin's Creed Shadow. Bro, that game is haunted. I'm telling you. That game is haunted. It didn't broke my PC though, so I'm still good. Okay, so let me just quickly share my screen. So I was looking, I've been following, well, this is on my, this is not on my private account, but this is on my, how do I even call this account? A content creator account, my YouTube account. Anyways, doesn't really matter. I've been following, might as well just give him a follow right now. Wow, that came across so wrong because, well, I didn't have no evidence. But anyways, I've been following Zacking for quite a long time. He has been known just for like pretty great edits and honestly like great. I don't know how he does it. Probably with like Photoshop, After Effects, whatever SFX or VFX he uses. But anyways, let me just show an example. Let me just show an example of how a usual like video form looks. Also, we're gonna keep the Vegeta because this is me right now. Let me just go with, I don't know, this one maybe. Wait, don't we have audio?
Real quick, Be right back.
Yeah, as you can see, he is known for, you know, making pretty great
All right.
pretty great edits.
All right, I gotta go in for a pit stop real.
Like, his edits are insane, you know. But oh, hold on, why did I click off?
All right, I gotta go.
If you look at this, if you look at the comment section, what is like one, well, maybe if we scroll down. Okay, we see a couple ones. Like, for example, this guy, AI. What else? I think I saw something here. Ha, AI. I don't know if this is like sarcastic or not. But this is the thing. He was like known for making good, like hella good edits even. Before AI blow up, before freaking COVID existed, he was like, Zacking has been around for quite some time now. And now with all these dumbass AI freaking slop that we're feeding, that our algorithm gets feed every day, tons of like bullshit and crap. Luckily, my algorithm not, because I have it filtered quite, you know, quite good, I would say. But yeah, people just expect. I think it's like more of the younger like generation. But look at this. A lot of people just call it AI, and I don't have like exact proof because I still don't know to this day how he does it. But yeah, people just call it like, people call like everything edit related, special effects related AI nowadays. And it's just like, man, AI has really gotten to our head. It has been going, it's been going too far, because he makes some great, and let me just show another video. I don't want to glaze this guy too much, but I'll just say like, he just makes great edits. Overall, let me just go with this one. And he has been known for doing this like literally before AI blew up. Before AI was like this good. One more, just show you.
Here, remote, and go. Okay, load up the car, quick. Hurry. Oh, they're coming. Wait for me.
Like, its edits are sick. His edits are so sick, but you just got like people that just can't tell the difference anymore, or they're just calling like everything nowadays AI. Luckily, we still have some people that, you know that Zach King is not from the AI bullshit. I think he even hates AI. He put up a new, like his newest post is like he wants to combat AI. I don't know how he's gonna do that. But yeah, honestly, everybody is just like saying, AI learned from Zach and everything. And it's just like, dang, if I see like the comments of literally like people just comment AI, it's just so like, I mean, dang, everything is just considered AI nowadays. If you do a tiny bit of good editing in your videos, it's quite unfortunate to see how AI has gotten to our head so much. Am I tweaking, or is there less subscribers? What do you mean? Are you talking about like Zach's channel or like my YouTube channel? I don't know how. I don't keep track really of like accounts, their follower accounts. Same thing goes for Nvidia. They also focus too much on AI slop. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like this guy, Zacking, he doesn't use AI. He just is like extremely good at like VFX or SFX. I don't know what it's called exactly, but like he's just really good at editing, and he's been known for being this good at editing before like the whole like AI slop craze. And because yeah, nowadays companies just put out so many AI slop, just everyone in general, like YouTube. I think if you make a new account today, and if you would just like literally scroll for like 10 minutes like during, or if you would scroll like for 10 minutes on YouTube Shorts, I think you would like get tons and tons of AI. So it's unfortunate. I just things like this just made me remember why I freaking hate AI. Most of the case, like mostly what do you call it? Generative AI, I think. Like I would say AI for me at least is like acceptable if it like comes in the most simplest form, or when it's used like, for example, in, let's just say like control NPC their behavior in gaming or whatnot, or make enemies like smarter. Those type of AIs I'm fine with, but like the AI just slop, custom made videos, music, whatever. It's just, I hate it. Nvidia is garbage. Later, I'm gonna switch to AMD. You think Nvidia is garbage because your freaking GPU broke down? I mean, if you hadn't told me this guy had been making edits since before AI and COVID, I would have thought this was AI too. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, obviously, like the people that grew up with AI, they see everything that nowadays is like has pretty good edits. They think it's AI because it just gets feed to us so much. Like, it's insane how much AI slop gets feed to you. You're seeing it everywhere. You're literally seeing it everywhere. Companies use it for promotional material. Game studios use it. Artists sometimes even use it. So yeah, that's about it. But that's all I wanted to say about that part. And honestly, I don't have anything else. So the main thing that we're gonna be talking about, guys, today is PlayStation that put out this tweet. I think it was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, PlayStation announced physical disc production ending in January 2018 for new games releasing on PlayStation consoles. I found out why my PC is broken. Want to know why? Yeah, sure. Not that it can be undone, but sure. So in response to shifting trends in consumer preference, new games will be released on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. What they mean, I don't know what they mean with at retailers in digital formats only. Does that mean we still get cases, but then with like a download code? I'm assuming it's going to be that. Like, Nintendo has already done it with a couple of games. But yeah, as consumer preferences and the broader entertainment industry continue to shift away from physical disc to digital, physical game disc production for all new games releasing on PlayStation consoles will be discontinued starting January 2018. Following this date, new games will be available on PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital formats only. This transition has no impact on games that already released or will be releasing prior to January 2018 in this format. Also, I saw you said my subscriber count, Runic. Let me just check. No, it's still at the same. 63 is 63 is still the same. But honestly, yeah, this honestly hurts me. And I hate to say it, but we've done it ourselves. Let's be honest. We've done it ourselves. I am part of the problem as well. As much as I hate it, you know, when I switched over from console to PC, it's just like well, that's actually not true. I do still buy like physical games, mostly older games, but yeah, the general, you know, audience or the general gamers and stuff that like switch over from console to PC, they're gonna use Steam, and rightfully so, because, you know, Steam has great deals, great customer service, and they it's just a big as library of games that you can choose from. But this still hurts, guys, mainly because I came from console gaming. I've been a console gamer my whole life, and when I was a console gamer, I still refused to buy like digitally, because I liked I don't know, I just, maybe it's because I grew up in the early 2000s, kind of, where, you know, you would buy a game in a store and you would literally get a case with a freaking manual, with a book and everything, and the disc. And throughout the years, we've seen signals of like this trend becoming more, or the gaming industry shifting more towards digital. If you've noticed, and I got an example right here. If you've noticed, hold on, let me quickly. So I just got this random game. I got Yu-Gi-Oh! For the PlayStation 2. Just a random like example. But like, if you've noticed, you know, you open up the game, and this is just a basic example. I'm sure there's like other example, but there's a disc and a nice manual. You know, you got a nice book. There's some stuff in it and whatnot. Sometimes you get like codes. Sometimes you get, even with like bigger games, you get like posters and stuff in it. And let me just compare this to, for example, I think this is my most recent like physical game that I bought, which is Pokemon Pokopia for the Nintendo Switch 2. And if we open this, and I kid you not, this is literally how I received it. What do we see? What do we see? Nothing. Except for a cartridge. And you know what the funny thing is? That cartridge, the game isn't even on the cartridge. The game is, the cartridge is just an access, like a download. Wait, how do they call it? A game key card to be able to unlock the software and play it or install it, whatever. There's been lots of signals of, the gaming industry going digital and whatnot. And it's unfortunate because I still like to collect games, even though I play mainly on PC and I don't buy them anymore. I'm still a big collector of like physical games. It's because of garbage NVIDIA updates. I heard it was really buggy and caused black screens and fans will spin 100%. That problem also happened to others, not only me. Later, I'm going to switch to AMD. What? So it was with NVIDIA updates. I updated my NVIDIA card as well. But is it like a combination of NVIDIA which are like monitor or anything? I'm sick and tired of NVIDIA. I will also quit with that, just like how I did with PlayStation. Honestly, now, since this news has come out, I shifted. I'm on your side now, Jacob. I'm gonna join you. Fuck PlayStation. Fuck freaking Sony with their decision. It's a, in my opinion, just an unfortunate decision. I like, even though I saw it coming, like secretly I saw it a bit coming, but it's still unfortunate news to hear. No one will own anything. Use that. Nobody will own anything. Isn't that great, Sony? Yeah, it's insane. They've been quoting that quite a lot now. You will own nothing, guys. Everything is going digital. Companies, game developers, game studios are able to, revoke your freaking license or the ability to play your game digitally at any time they want. So yeah, guys, this is where the future is going. Also, hello, Anthony. How you doing, bro? My new mic just arrived. Nice. You got a new mic? What kind of mic did you order? I sold my PlayStation 5 and closed my PlayStation account permanently because I was sick of PlayStation. They also made so many garbage updates and news. Physical disc games, in my opinion, make you feel like you actually own a game. Yeah, that's also a big thing. The benefit of like owning physical games is, well, for me at least, it looks nice on a shelf. But second, you can sell the game if you don't want to play it anymore. You can borrow a game from a friend, or you can give the game to a friend and you can like borrow it. Usually, and that's from what I've like experienced, physical games are like more cheaper to get as well as digital. And that's also a big problem that I have with this, is because if you look online, we have this place, like, I think it's similar to, I don't know what it's called. I think in the US they call it Craigslist. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like Craigslist or eBay kind of. We have this thing called Marktplaats, right? Marktplaats is a big marketplace where people can like list stuff for other people to buy. And Marktplaats is a great game, just like eBay is, or I don't know if Craigslist is the right thing that I'm like using. Craigslist is a privately held American company operated. I think it's jobs, housing for sale, items wanted. Okay, so yeah, it is kind of similar to Craigslist. But yeah, those marketplaces are great places to, get like used games cheaper if you want. And also like local carts or local game stores, your local game store also having like a ton of like physical games as well. And with digital only, yeah, it's like not possible anymore. You can't just like, or at least I don't know how they're gonna see it in the future, but you can't just like sell your games anymore. You can't gift your games to friends. As of right now, I think you got like the game share stuff, but that's like a bit different, It's I don't know what to say, guys. It's just a sad time to be a gamer. It's the gaming industry is going in a digital direction that I'm not super excited about. I'm not excited at all. I kind of hate to see it. It's kind of a sad time, to be honest, to be a gamer. It's getting expensive. We're going digital only. It's just like, what are we even doing? How do we go from buying a game for like 30 euros, 40 euros, 50 euros in store to this. Yep, and once it's gone for good. I told you, bro, PlayStation is garbage. That's why I sold my PlayStation 5 and closed my PlayStation account. It's now permanently deleted. I was done with PlayStation. Yeah. Be right back. No worries, Runic. Steam is also doing bad right now. What's up with their weak ass console? Yeah, like even the console, like the Steam machine as well, super pricey for the specs that you get. Is like not even worth it, from what I've seen. And yeah, just to show y'all that I am still a physical collector, even though I switched over to PC gaming. I am still a physical collector, and I like to buy my games physically, just not for like newer consoles, because I mainly like buy them for like my PC, but like for older games. And I still have some new games as well. Look at this. Let me just switch on over real quick. Just to if anybody was doubting that I was, are you not a PC gamer? No, I am not. This is just like a portion of like my collection. We got new games from the PlayStation 5 to Switch games. I got, what else do I got? I got PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 1 games as well. I got freaking games for the Nintendo Wii, the GameCube, Xbox 360. I got so many like physical games. And it now just makes me wonder, like, should I, like now while it still can, or while the prices are still like at a reasonable price for some games, should I now like buy lots and lots of games before it's like too late, before the price will skyrocket, just like freaking storage or like, I don't know, other stuff. It's a sad time. Yo Zenki, check Discord. All right, let me look up Discord real quick. Modern gaming is a joke. It is becoming a big joke. They want to become like Steam because it's also digital only. Yeah. Oh shoot! Look at the setup. Look at the setup of Anthony. Sheesh! What the hell is this? Your PC? What kind of crazy, like, is that like a sticker? Or is that like literally your front panel of your PC? That looks sick. Alright, that looks like, isn't this the Hyper Cloud or HyperX Cloud something? Microphone is like the one with the lights on it, the RGB. Is that it? My PC is an eyesore. Dang, alright. It looks sick though. It looks sick. Steam is still good, but it's not perfect. I don't like how it's digital only and the new console is garbage. It's toner, but it's not a bad PC though. Oh, I see. I mean, it looks good. Looks really good. The new, what happened to your old mic though? Was it like in need of an upgrade, or did you just or didn't you have a microphone at all? But yeah, let me just quickly go back. Yeah, it's like the thing is, like PC gaming has been digital for such a long time, right? PC gaming has been digital for like what? Literally in the like early or late 2010s, maybe something like that, maybe even earlier. Like back in the day, you had these like PC gaming cases in stores. They eventually switched, but yeah. But it's not a bad PC though. It stopped working. I had to use a really bad headset for a mic, bro, using the Xbox 360 mic. But yeah, let's look at some of because honestly, I feel like everybody has been like quite in an uproar against PlayStation. And in my opinion, rightfully so, you know. At the end of the day, we as a consumer, we as gamers, we decide with our wallet, right? We decide if we want to go with the garbage that they've been feeding us or not. Now, I will say, the PlayStation 6 probably is not going to have a like a disc anymore on it. If we, you know, if they continue with this plan of having no physical disc or no physical games anymore. Now, the new Xbox console called Xbox Project Helix or something, they said that they wouldn't like have a disc like drive on it as well. Xbox could do something like very, very good right now. Xbox can use something very, very smart. They can do something very smart. if they are the smart ones, they are gonna come back to their decisions of like no, like adding a disk or having no disk drive anymore, and they should just go full in on freaking disk production and whatnot, or like physical gaming. I don't know if it will help, but it certainly will be a, you know, quite a surprise. The problem with gaming as a whole, or like console gaming, is we don't have any competitors in the market anymore. Like, let's be honest, PlayStation is the biggest one. Xbox has fallen off so bad. It's we don't have a freaking competitor anymore, and that's a problem because PlayStation therefore holds, honestly, you could say literally like a monopoly on console gaming. And that's why prices, if you look, I don't know if y'all had a I'm pretty sure like Jacob has a PlayStation or had a PlayStation. If you look at the prices of games in the digital PlayStation store, they are like still full price. And when they go on sale, it's like nothing compared to Steam. I mean, I had to use a really bad, I don't know, bro. All right, my PC is broken. It's in repair. Dang, y'all are in shambles with like broken parts. All I don't know is that I've never had any problems. I don't really play high-end games. I use my PlayStation for that. I blame NVIDIA. I break my PC for real. I hate NVIDIA. Anyways, I just wanted to check in and flex my mic. No worries, Anthony. It looks like a good freaking mic though. So thank you for stopping by, bro. Have a good one. Have a good one. Yeah, I don't know. It's this news is this news hurts. It's like literally an end of an era. Gaming. I feel like now this could be debatable, but I think this this quote has been quite strong. And it's consoles. Now let me know what y'all think about it. I don't know if it's like, if I'm like fully agree with it, but like I think it's a pretty big deal. Consoles have no reason to exist without physical games. Would y'all say that's true or not true? Because if you would have a console that has like no physical, or where you cannot like insert, that is digital only, what would be a reason why you wouldn't switch to PC? I can only think of one with that one, and that is like convenience sake, you know, just putting on your PlayStation and booting up a game from the get-go. No having to deal with freaking GPU breakdown or NVIDIA updates like Jacob and stuff that he has to deal with. But other than that, I can't think of any reason to still own a console. If you don't have access to physical games anymore. Like you need to pay for online first of all, which is like, I hate it. I hated it back in the day. I still hate it to this day. So you need to pay for online. You have, well, depending on what PC you would like get, but less powerful hardware than a high-end gaming PC. You have higher prices. Like the price, let me just have a look at the PlayStation Store. And I think I saw some examples as well. Let me just quickly look at some. What is a game that has been out for quite a while? I think I saw it with this game, Lost Soul Aside. Now this game is not like super big or anything. Okay, so Lost Soul Aside. You get a discount with, is this PlayStation Plus? I don't know. Let's just look at Lost Soul Aside Amazon. I think that I saw it on this one. Okay, well, this is not the best example, but anyways, 33 euros and 12 cents. And over here it's 50 euros. Basically for the same game. And that's kind of the problem that I have with you know, physical versus digital. The PlayStation Store just has outrageous prices. I think it would help if PlayStation would, you know, handle their prices just like Steam does. But I don't know if we're ever gonna get that. I think the best thing that can happen right now is we need to get more competitors. But it's like hard. It's hard to go up against PlayStation, let's be honest. One day if I get a new PC, I'm going for AMD GPU for real. AMD, NVIDIA. AMD is better because AMD has a good CPU, and it's cheap and amazing. Even the GPU is awesome, and AMD drivers upgrades are great. And bro just did a whole like 180 against Nvidia. I love AMD. I never had problem with AMD. I will never buy an Nvidia GPU ever again. I'm done with Nvidia. Dang. Unfortunate to hear, Jacob, but Nvidia has been quite shitty as well lately. This announcement of PlayStation is just like, man, it made me hate PlayStation so much. And I've been a PlayStation gamer for quite a long time. I used to be an Xbox 360 gamer. Then I switched over to PlayStation. But yeah, it's unfortunate, guys. It is very unfortunate. So let me just go over the quick little over the reasons. So yeah, we got, as I said, we got you can't sell your games, you can give your games, or you can rent them to a friend or give them to a friend, which is unfortunate with digital only. The PlayStation prices on the store, as you can see, are quite a big of a problem, because you were just able to get games for a lot cheaper. Looking on like Amazon, eBay, or even like marketplaces and stuff. So yeah, and also a thing that personally for me was like a very like I was always like super happy when it happened is what about like Christmas, Christmas, you getting at least this was for me, right? And even like still till I was a PlayStation gamer, I always loved it when I woke up as a kid and I looked under the Christmas tree and I saw like this like package exactly in the shape of a game. And I was like super happy. I was the happiest kid on earth, knowing that, usually it was like I woke up and then the same day on the evening, we were like opening presents and stuff. And I already knew I couldn't wait to open my present and see which game I had. And I got like a ton of games. I remember getting like Elden Ring, the like Pokemon games back in the day. And it was just such a good feeling. What do we do? What do we do with digital only? I guess you could still give like Steam gift cards, which I've also like gotten literally in the past like years. But it's not the same though. It doesn't hit the same. It doesn't hit the same, guys. Come on. We need freaking physical games back. And I'm hoping, seeing the amount of pushback that they got, like look at this, look at the amount of views. It got 111 million views. But come on, guys. I need physical game. We need physical games. What about game stores? What about game stores that build a freak ton of like a big library of games that they sell? And yeah, what happens after that? What happens after that? It's just, I saw like the biggest or like one of the biggest game stores and stuff. They were, oh no, that was actually not about PlayStation, but it was about like GTA 6. They were like boycotting GTA 6 because they won't sell empty shells or empty cases with no game inside. For those of you that wonder what the hell am I talking about, GTA 6 is going to release. They are going to release on console first, and they will have a retail release. But the way it works is it's literally going to be an empty like case from my understanding. An empty case with no game inside. I think it's going to be a download code only, which Nintendo is also like kind of done in a way with the game key cards. It's I don't know, guys. At least though with the game key cards, quickly find it. At least with the game key cards, they still look like a game, right? Like it's not some sort of like dumb paper or like voucher that you get. At least it still looks like a game. So that's one thing, but yeah, I don't know. I will never buy an Nvidia GPU ever again. I'm done with Nvidia. Search 9070 XT and versus 5070 Ti and watch it, and you can see why AMD is better. All right, we'll watch that afterwards. So I gotta get this rant out of the way. I gotta get my my frustrations out of the way first. PlayStation and Nvidia are garbage companies and anti-consumer. DLSS 5 is a joke. Yeah, the thing is, with these big companies, all they care about is like money. Literally, they don't care about like consumers, gamers anymore. They want the most amount of money, the least amount of like cost expenses, We can see that with AI, with like a lot of like companies shifting towards you know, investing in AI and probably like laying off a lot of like employees. We've seen it with PlayStation as well. PlayStation is having a massive layoff with like multiple studios behind like great games or even like smaller games, and it's rough, guys. It's rough. It's rough. Let me just quickly look at what are people saying about like PlayStation. Have I covered all my posts? Have I covered all my posts? I think I did. I think I did. Let's look at some of the what people are saying over it on the internet. PlayStation is getting yelled at everywhere online. Let me just have a look at this. Key physical disc. People still want physical media. The PS5. I think I saw like people showing off their massive like collection as well, showing that they still have, you know, still have a passion for physical gaming. Yeah, they shouldn't have done this immediately after proving digital media can be revoked at any time by removing a ton. Oh, that's true. Apparently, Sony or like PlayStation have removed like over 1,000. I don't know if I can find it. Movies and series or something, or TV shows. Sony is deleting 551 movies and TV shows you bought on PlayStation because you don't really own your digital purchases. Remember, this was announced before they stopped like producing or making physical games. I don't know how it like works because I've never bought a movie or a TV show on the PlayStation Store. But I guess, well, this just shows that if you bought something on the PlayStation Store, you never truly own it. Sony can just revoke your license or remove your license, your purchase, and you can just not use it anymore. And that is what can also happen with digital games only. I don't know how Steam works in that regards. I'm pretty sure Steam is able to do it as well. Although, yeah, I don't know. It's not a good time, not the best time. Like, and the thing is, I hate it to say, but yeah, we are the problem of this, guys. We have not been like buying physical games for years now, or not like we as in like everybody, but like in the majority of like the general gamers, I would say. Yeah, like digital is the future, yes, but I still think like completely shutting physical gaming down is just so unfortunate. I hate NVIDIA more than PlayStation because NVIDIA brick my PC with all the car, bro, as a personal grief. It's not even like a general anger towards NVIDIA. It's just a personal beef with NVIDIA. They destroyed my PC. And now you guys are gonna pay for it with my eternal hatred. NVIDIA driver update is a joke. They always break something. True. By the way, apparently they're shutting down PS3 stores. Yeah, I mean, PS3 stores and the PSP or the PS Vita stores are also like shutting down. Again, I guess this was like predictable. I guess they can't like keep those up forever, which is a shame. I don't know how many people still use it, but I think there's like still like there's some games that are only purchasable throughout the store. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Although, you know, there are ways to go around this. Completely legal ways, guys. But yeah, it's man, I just hate it. Bro, don't blame me. I'm a Steam guy. You're a steamy guy right now. You're steaming with anger. Yes, as saddening as it is, I completely understand why they did it. I mean, I've seen like different like opinions about it. Some people even said like physical like production is not even like as expensive as like people think. Like, yeah, it costs like stuff, you know, for the packaging and whatnot, but like I don't know what the post exactly was, but it wasn't even like that like expensive. And you don't really lose anything for like not doing it. But yeah, we are the problem as a whole, like, because in recent years physical like gaming or physical like purchases and stuff, they reduced quite a lot. As unfortunate as it, like I still like to buy on the regularly when I visit like conventions and stuff. I like to buy like older games, but I might need to, you know, I might need to do it a bit more often now before it's too late. PlayStation got terrible, and yet some of my friends still play games on PS5. I mean, PlayStation, like the games that are already on it, and like the system itself is like not bad. Like it's a functioning system. It's got a great library. It's kind of a shame that they don't have like backwards compatibility, except for those garbage. And that's another thing that I hate. They put freaking PlayStation 2 games, PlayStation 3 games on the store. I think you need a PlayStation Plus subscription for it as well, and then you'll be able to like rebuy your games. Instead, what they could have done, I know it's probably not as easy as I think it is, but like just make it backwards compatible, so you can like pop in your PS2 disc in your PlayStation 5, and it works as it is. I told them to quit like how I did, and they told me, nah, PC is too expensive. That's a problem too. That's a problem with gaming. Everything is so expensive right now. Wait, hold on. The hell? Thought I heard something. Bro, I'm having ghosts in my room. No, but that's a problem. They like everything is expensive, like gaming. A freaking PC that you would have like that you could have bought for like, or the parts that you could have bought a couple of years ago for 500 are now like worth what, 700 to 800. I wouldn't even be surprised if it was like double. So it is expensive. So I don't blame them. It's just that, you know, PlayStation is just, I feel like PlayStation holds a monopoly. Just as like Steam holds a monopoly in like PC gaming. But at least Steam is, you know, has a good reputation. They discount their games pretty fair. You know, they got some great discount, the best that there ever are. And another big thing about the difference between Steam and PlayStation is you can use third-party sites, like, you know, those key sites and stuff that sell games. You can use those to redeem your game on Steam. So you're not even like locked to the store on Steam, or the Steam store. You can just buy a game from a reseller or like one of those key sites, and then redeem it in Steam. And you would still own this game on Steam. You would pay a different price on the seller. With PlayStation, you don't have that. Like, there's only the PlayStation store, and that's about it. If you can't find the game, well, physically for a cheaper price, or you just want the digital version, you're screwed because you have to rely on their garbage prices. Whenever the discounts are like not even like close to what Steam offers. And yeah, that's the main problem. That's why it's really bad that PlayStation right now is the only, you know, the most popular like game console that there is, because Xbox is like no competition. Like, PlayStation holds a monopoly. That's just a fact, and it's a problem. It's a big problem in general for one company, one developer, one game, one studio, one console to hold a monopoly, because yeah, we have no other choice than to buy from them. And you know, as I said, PC is a bit different, but yeah, that's why we need competitors, guys. That's why we need competitors in the market, because yeah, it would just benefit us as like consumers. Imagine paying for online. I always hated the idea of paying for online subscriptions. I hate them with a passion. I hated them. That's also the biggest reason why I switched from Xbox 360 to PlayStation 3, because PlayStation still had the what is it, like the free online. Damn, I couldn't even come up with it. PlayStation still had the free online. Then yeah, well, you know, I switched over to PlayStation 4. They introduced the garbage PlayStation Plus again. But then again, it's just like everybody uses PlayStation. Nobody was on Xbox anymore. All my friends had a PlayStation, so yeah, I was kind of forced to do it. And then I was actually smart and switched on over to PC. All in his mind, bro. I'm hearing voices. I'm joking. I wouldn't say Steam has a monopoly, just a really big influence. I mean, you're kind of right about that. Like, we're not like locked onto like the Steam store, but let's be honest. Who really is who can be considered a competitor of Steam? Nobody. I guess the closest one would be what is it called? I guess the closest one would be Epic Games, but still nobody uses Epic Games. I think I saw like a post about people only using like Epic, the Epic launcher or whatever, the Epic store, whatever it's called, for claiming their like free games, the monthly free games. And I agree, I do the same thing. I never use freaking Epic, except for like the free games that I can, if they have like, if they offer free games that are fun, I'll claim them and that's about it. That's the only time I'm using the Epic launcher. So Steam has no competitor, but it's good that they have like multiple ways to buy games on their platform or their market or shop or store, whatever. What up, Matsu? The new Zenki box. Are you developing a new console box network? I wish, bro. I wish I would have had the resources, the knowledge, and whatnot to like put out a freaking competitor to the PlayStation, because I don't know if you have been keeping up with the news, but today is a bit of a ranting stream about and talking about the current state of the gaming industry. Going digital, PlayStation announcing the discontinuation of physical games, physical discs, after 2028. So yeah, somewhat the same with PlayStation. PlayStation raised PlayStation Plus again. Yeah, they've been raising prices too. Xbox raises their prices for their consoles, their Game Pass subscription, I think. Everything is getting expensive. The new Steam machine that has been announced is like what, $1,000 or something? Steam machine price. What is it? Yeah, so the Steam machine has been announced is €1,000 and 39 cents, which isn't even a super good deal from what I've seen. I'm not a big like tech guy or a spec that looks at like specs of a system, but from what I've heard, it's like less powerful or like slightly powerful as the PlayStation Pro, and you literally buy it's like 300 like euros or dollars cheaper. They are like PlayStation raised PlayStation Plus again. They are like Mr. Krabs money. I love money. I mean, we all love money. But the way these big companies take like advantage of that is just scummy. It's disgusting. Are you able to play PS games without network though? I heard something about PlayStation rolling out an update. Update needs wait, hold on. You need to be like signed in or something. Hold on, if I can find it. I don't know. I saw like the PlayStation like rolled out an update where you need to like log in once every like 30 days or something in order to access your games, which is also like super weird. I don't know the correct like story anymore, but I don't know if they if you'll be able to play the games without PlayStation Network. I wouldn't even be surprised at this point. I don't know what they're gonna have in mind with releasing games digital only. As I said, you will own nothing anymore in the future. They will just be able to like revoke your license, remove your game from your possession, and you don't own anything. Like at least with physical games. I got this random Pokemon Colosseum for the GameCube. This is mine. This is mine. Like I own it. I can keep it forever. I can play it forever, whenever I want. And essentially nobody can, revoke my access to it. With digital only though, that's gonna be different. That is gonna be different. So yeah, it's a rough time to be a gaming fan as a whole. I was gonna say PlayStation fan, but just like gaming fan in general. It's getting more expensive. AI is getting incorporated into games more. No physical gaming. Where are we going? Where are we going at this point, guys? PlayStation is like, give me more money for online. More money. We got stores shutting down, but like this is, I'm not really surprised that the PlayStation 3 store is closing down and the PS Vita store is closing down. But yeah. I remember they freaking tried to sell, well, they did, because I think it's like something you can buy. But if you would have bought the PlayStation 5 digital edition, you were able to buy a separate like disc accessory for your PlayStation to make it like have disc inserted. Which is like yeah, I don't know where we're going. Also, apparently a lot of like big retailers or like brands are making fun of it. I think Domino's put out a statement in response to trends of the gaming industry. As of 1st April 2027, Domino's UK will cease production of physical pizzas and shift to the production of digital pizzas only. You got like lots of freaking big brands making fun of it. And honestly, the funny thing is, they are getting quite a bit of like backlash of it, and they haven't posted yet, or they haven't posted ever since they put out this statement. Look at this. We haven't gotten anything new, any update, any new post from PlayStation since they posted this. So many people are furious about it. They even put a community note on the article. Digital purchases grants a revocable license to access content, not ownership. Sony recently removed hundreds of purchased Studio Canal movies from libraries due to licensing. Oh, man. I don't know. What do y'all think about it? What do y'all like think about the whole stuff about like going digital only? Domino Pizza also made fun of the new God of War game because Kratos was not in game. Yeah, true. I think it was like, I saw a post of Domino's. I saw a post of G Fuel, I think, if I'm correctly. Here, we will now be rebranding to Digital Fuel. Oh god. Digital Fuel, yeah, it's rough, guys. Let's look at the let's look at Reddit. What is Reddit saying? Okay. Also, not only like I'm talking about, I mainly talked about like consoles and PlayStation Plus and stuff, but don't forget, prices of games getting 80 freaking bucks as well nowadays. Super expensive. I saw a lot of people were canceling their PlayStation Plus subscriptions to kind of like make a statement. Everybody is saying cancel your PS6 pre-orders. I for sure as hell am not gonna buy a PlayStation 6 if they're gonna continue with this plan. What else? I'm sure they expected this and will be suitable, invincible silent until Herman shows up in some softball interview, answering pre-approved questions. Good. This isn't what people want, even if you don't care about for physical. Removing that opportunity is ridiculous. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I said it before, but like, from what I've heard, they don't even like lose much by keeping physical games. And you got a lot of people as well saying, oh, well, this doesn't affect me. I haven't bought a freaking physical game in years. But like, bro. Also, I saw a lot of people, I don't really understand this statement or like this opinion or take that they have. A lot of people said, oh, dang, switching over to PC now. But it's like, PC is also digital. So like, if you care so much about like physical, why would you switch to PC? I guess they don't handle these shitty things or like decisions. It sucks. Yeah, it does suck. It does suck. Like, I'm sure maybe I'm in the minority, but like most people don't buy like physical games anymore. Let me just ask y'all, what was the last time that y'all bought a physical game? Just curious. I'm just curious, when was the last game that y'all, or when was the last time that y'all bought a physical game? Now, maybe I think Runic is a console gamer, so could be the wrong person to ask it for, but I'm pretty sure for Jacob, it has been a long time, I think. What about you, Metsu? No Man's Sky? When was that though? Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. PlayStation is dead. The last good PlayStation console is PS3. I mean, the PlayStation 4 was pretty good. The PlayStation 5 is good as well, but like the decisions that like Sony makes around like the console is just stupid. I've never understood the hate for the new God of War game. It's just because it's not Kratos this one time. Doesn't mean it can be good. I can kind of see it from both sides. I can kind of see it because Kratos has been such an like important figure for the God of War series. I mean, he's the main guy. If you think about God of War, you think about Kratos. That's just a fact. And removing such an important like character can, you know, it could be expected to, you know, face like a or cause quite a bit of backlash. Now, my main problem with not having Kratos as the main character is not necessarily because it's like a woman or a female or whatnot. It's because they call it a God of War game. And as I said, God of War, if I see God of War, I think about Kratos. If they would have titled the game just different, like a spin-off title, and, you know, said that the game is going to be a spin-off like series or whatnot, I think the reactions would be like a bit different. Obviously, you're still going to have the haters, but yeah. PS4 is also garbage right now. They ruined it by stupid updates. You mean the PS4 or the PS5? I think they're like both great consoles, but just the whole like policies and like decisions and system around it, that is like something that is like really really bad. DVD, and it came with a tin spaceship. Nice. I bought it about a year or two ago. Maybe it was Blu-ray, if I can remember correctly. Okay. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, yeah, as you can see, like 1 or 2 years ago, I'm like a kind of an exception because I still go to like gaming conventions and buy like retro games and stuff. But other than that, I think honestly my newest... Man, now wait. I can't freaking speak on this point because I just bought... A couple of months ago, I bought Pokemon Pokopia for the Switch 2. But yeah, I used to buy like a lot of games just regularly. Like every month I would buy like at least 1 game or 2 games. But yeah, my last PlayStation console was PS5. I'm permanently done with PlayStation. And last game that I bought on PS5 disc was Sonic Frontier because it was cheap. And how many years ago was that, Jacob? But yeah, just, you know, removing the whole opportunity is just why? Hold on guys, I'm getting called. I'll be right back. I'm getting a call. Wait, can I actually learn off this edge? Let's see. Oh no! I'm so done. If I ever get a kid and he freaking starts with Skibidi, his first word is Skibidi toilet, bro, I'm a slap. No. I'm gonna touch you. Diddy is on his way. Whoa, 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 whoa! Someone pack this gooner over here in my chat. This freaking Stars guy.
I think we can now go through this, right? Yeah. Okay.
Whoa, what the freak? Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa!
Get up! Oh my god!
Whoa!
Also, the alien can and will go into vents.
Well, we figured that out. We figured that out. The fanboy simulator. Oh god, that will be the ideal game to play. Go eat a dog. I will. Hey yo, Kyo! I'm gonna call my dog. Power. That's one good thing, I guess. What if we turn these freaking tentacles back in? No, we can't. What are we gonna do? I think his wife tells him if he can buy stuff or not. He's the pet. Hell no. Hell no. Your boy makes his own stuff. Boy Zenki is you are a naughty, naughty boy, Star. Bro.
1,000
Hold on.
years, Pandora's box was at last freed of its confines. Kratos had found the means to destroy the god of war.
He has found the memes to destroy the god of war.
Athens.
Ayo, Ares, catch this meme,
Kratos
bro.
had secured
Oh god, go fuck. I understand more Portuguese than any of you. Yeah, I'm assuming that's right. That's right. Okay, so who's taking his spot? Mitos is taking his spot again. And we got like the competition is so close. Went from first place to last. Oh my god, this is so fun. This is so fun. I need to play this on stream every single time. This is so fun. Oh god. Okay, so remember guys, every mistake can cost you can do serious damage. Okay, let's move on. I'm actually having tears for the first time on stream. Wow. No respect in chat. I don't even want to translate what Stars just said. Whoa! What the hell is happening? The frick is this? What the hell? Okay. Some kind of weird bug. Hello? Yo, my screen! Are y'all seeing this too? Okay, it is. What the hell is this? Game? Hello? Oh, shoot. Ah, you need to set it up yourself. Bro, what the frick is this? Yo, what's good? What's good, Sigma balls? Riz. Let's Riz it up. Phantom Tax. Skibbity toilet.
You know. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
Whoa! Whoa! Fuck you! Fuck you! But no, I eat everything. So I'm not a Muslim or I just eat everything. Bro, I can't even imagine going without meat. Small dick energy. All right, I'll write that down. Like what? What? Elevator though. Wait. Oh shoot! It's all the way up there. Huh? What the frick? Oh my god! I was even in my freaking menu. No way. No way. Pawn Stars is also pretty fun, although it is so freaking fake. Okay, so we got Shogun, Milkery. Is it Milkery or Milcery? I guess Milkery, right? Since it kind of resembles milk. A Paldeño Whooper. Black Belts Training. We got Hobbs Cramorant. Alright, we're back. Let me just see. I bought Sonic Frontiers 1 year ago, yeah. Honestly, I was expecting y'all are still like a bit loyal to physical games. I thought it would be like y'all were gonna say, oh, I bought my last physical game like 5 years ago, or it's been ages. Pretty decent, like 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. You know, not bad. 1 year ago. I'm proud of y'all. We should be doing that. We should be still doing that. While I was on the call, I quickly like scrolled to in the comment section and I saw this one. Pray you never get banned. There goes your library. Bro, I haven't even thought about this. If you get banned and your whole library is like online, you're screwed. You cannot like boot up a game in your console anymore, and that's just it. Random question. Any series you guys are looking forward to watching, released or not? Valentine has been recommended this series called Silo, which honestly looks pretty cool. I'm probably gonna start watching this pretty soon because I'm finished with watching what is it called? I finished watching From. A really I would say a pretty fun horror kind of like series. It's been going on for, I think it has like 3 seasons or 4 seasons. They just 14. Wow, I'm blind. And they just like released this year their newest season. Pretty good. So I just got done with that. I also finished, and that's another very good like series, Monarch Legacy of Monsters. This is more if you are into like Godzilla, King Kong, big creatures, fantasy type of style. Probably one of my favorite like genres. Season 2 I think released this year. Yeah, I think season 2 released this year. Also just got done with watching this. Really good. I quite liked it. Other than that, for me, it's gonna be probably Silo. And after that, I need to start finishing up like series that I've like started but never finished. So for me, that's gonna be The Walking Dead. I don't know even I don't even remember where I left off. I think it was somewhere in like season 5 or 4 or something. I need to finish Prison Break. Only started like the first couple of episodes, and Breaking Bad. Like 3 pretty big series. So that's gonna be most of the series that I'm looking forward to, or that I'm gonna watch. And in terms of like anime, I want to dedicate myself to watching the Studio Ghibli movies. I've heard they are like staples. If you are an anime fan, you should have like watched or read the Studio Ghibli like stories. So I'm gonna dedicate myself to watching all the Studio Ghibli movies. I think there's quite a couple of them, but I'm just gonna start in like release order. I don't even know what the first one is, but you got like pretty popular ones. They are like staples if you're an anime fan. It like they have like a super amazing art style for the time that they released. So yeah, probably gonna do that. What about you, Runic? Or did you ask that question to get like some inspirations for what you want to watch? When will you look into 9060? I'm gonna look into that like at the end of the stream. We're not gonna stream for too much longer. I just want to rant on about Sony a tiny bit more, and then we'll wrap it up. Bro said Ghibli. Ghibli. Ghibli has some amazing movies. Have you watched some of the movies, Runic? Which ones? But yeah, it's a rough day. Let me have a look at Twitter some more. So PlayStation. Even IGN roasted Sony, saying that even digital games aren't really safe and that players are losing real ownership as PlayStation moves towards a digital-only future. Like, look at this. This is what we're getting, guys. This is what we're getting like in January 2028. Our game is gonna look like this. We're gonna have a literal empty box. No game in it, no manual. Wow, that's a wild name. My Totoro was a good one. Is that a real one, or are you just like, was that like a spelling mistake? I feel like you made a spelling mistake. Oh my god, bro. I was like, I am not gonna read that. Jesus, Runic. Trying to get me cancelled or something. I'm dead. Ain't no way he said that. My neighbor Totoro. Oh, that's from the monster. Yeah, I've seen that monster. I'm personally really looking forward to what is it? The one with the mask. I always see that like figure. This one. I'm looking personally very forward to this one. What is it this called? This one is like super famous. I don't know what the name is though. Spirited Away. I'm looking forward to watching Spirited Away. That's gotta be my most anticipated one. It was a spelling mistake, but autocorrect. Sure, buddy. Bro trying to get me cancelled out of here. God damn. Yeah, Spirited Away. Yeah, Spirited Away. That's the one I'm looking forward to the most. And I've heard, what is it called? Princess Mononoke or so? Princess Mononoke is also like very good. So I'm looking forward. I might as well like start the first one tonight, but I'm not sure. I'm quite tired though. Anything else? I'm just quickly looking for something. Oh, this one. This is a good one. Welcome to next gen gaming. So this is what the future of gaming is going to look like. We got digital only, $100 games, subscription services, subscription based services even. We got $1,000 consoles, which is like outrageous. $1,000 consoles, no backwards compatibility with physical games. We got, oh, that's right, we got rent digital console services. You are able to rent a PlayStation or something, I saw. Yeah, lease with Flex or something. Lease your PS5 Pro from 18. I think this is only in the UK. It's outrageous. It's so ridiculous. We got rent digital consoles, banning users for incorrect opinions and locking them out of paid games. Not really sure what that is about. We got AI games and license renewal fees. So if you want to, keep your game, you gotta renew your license and pay for it as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. What is even gaming anymore, guys? What is even gaming anymore? Anyways, I think we have I just wanted to get that off my chest, the whole PlayStation rant, because I think it is just not a great direction that we're heading to. And I'm hoping from the bottom of my heart that they will somehow or somewhat in some way come back to their decision. If not, oh boy, I might start getting to collecting physical games more often now, because I can only see the prices of physical games after the, when it's getting discontinued, only going up. Guys, I think it might be time to go touch some grass, and you are exactly right, Rooney. Bro, honestly, I hate to say it. It might be time to find a different hobby, guys. It might be time to find a different hobby. Bro, what kind of hobbies can we get into? We can get into freaking raft building hobby. We need to get into different hobbies, guys. Come on. Gaming is getting too expensive right now. We need to find something else to do with our time. Gaming is only for the rich people. Gaming is only going to be for the rich people. Anyways, now no, actually we're done. We're done. We're going to close the subject. I think I have talked enough about this subject, PlayStation as a whole. Do y'all guys got any we're going to watch the thing that Jacob wanted us to watch. If anybody has anything else that we can watch, or a story that we could cover, you can send it in the chat. Now, what was it again? Hold on, let me find it. The 19XT versus the R70 or 5070 Ti.
A lot of stuff has
Unless you sail the high seas. Unless you sail the high seas. Honestly, what are some... Bro, let me use... This is the only freaking thing that I use AI for most of the time. Gaming is getting ridiculous. Okay, hold on. This is my my poor English coming in. Ridiculous. I don't even know how do I spell ridiculous. I don't even know how to spell ridiculous. But anyways, getting ridiculous with AI and digital only and expensive. We actually need to touch grass. What are other hobbies to get into? You know what? Let's ask AI. If you like exploration and progression like RPGs, hiking and trail walking, geocaching, what the frick is geocaching? Real world treasure hunting? How the hell does that work? Geocaching? What in the world is geocaching? There are 5,095 around Mountain View. What is geocaching? Hold on. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. Geocaching is a real-world outdoor treasure hunt where participants use GPS-enabled devices or a mobile app to navigate to specific coordinates and find hidden containers? Caches? Hold on. What can we find in those caches? And who put them there? Is to have individuals and organizations set up caches. Oh, okay. So anybody can just like set up a cache or like a treasure for someone else to find it. But like, what do you put into it? What in the world is geocaching? Okay, hold on. Can we look up some videos? The frick is this? I'm getting sidetracked, guys.
Welcome to take any of the items inside. Just replace them with items of equal value, sign the paper log, and place the geocache itself back where you found it for the next player to find. If you successfully found a...
I guess that's kind of cool, but it depends on what the person leaves behind. If you would like literally just left some rubbish or some trash behind, then it's like, dang. I walked all the way. I don't know how far these locations are from, like, can anybody just set this up or whatever? But like, let's just say you travel like 2 hours to get to a location, a treasure hunt. And what you're going to find is an empty freaking Coca-Cola can. Like, what? Are you going to be happy with that or not? I can't tell. Geocaching. Well, apparently that is something. Never heard about geocaching. I guess it's kind of cool. The idea is cool. I don't know how the execution like would work. It's called 1970. Okay. We'll watch it in a bit, Jacob. I'm getting sidetracked. I love getting sidetracked. I'll open the video up. But let me just quickly go to the hobbies. It's like budget Pokemon Go, kinda. Yeah, I guess so. But it's like apparently you can literally like find like physical things. Wait, what do you geocaching? I'm just curious. Geocaching. What do you put in the treasure? Are small tradable trinkets left in large caches. Custom and handcrafted items, trading stones, handmade tokens, collectibles, animal pins, patches, badges, keychain, Lego minifigures. Hey, yo, that's cool. Hot Wheels cars and small plastic animal figurines, unused golf balls or small carabiners, special game pieces like geocoins that are meant to be moved from cache to cache. What never to put in a cache? Food or scented items, obviously. Liquids, chemicals, or aerosols. Dangerous or illegal items. Dang, could you imagine? Low quality junk. I'm assuming, or I would like think a lot of people would like get rid of their junk and put like low quality trash in them. But maybe that's just me. Wrong video. It's from Daniel Owen. Okay, let me select the right one. This one. Bro, I already had the right one. God damn it, Jacob. This is from that guy. So literally anything, yeah, apparently. Aside from like what they don't recommend is like food and stuff. But yeah. Okay, let's go back. What else? Bird watching. Surprisingly addictive once you start identifying species. I want to go roast this hobby a bit because I don't really see the point of bird watching in a way, but I don't know. Bird watching just will not look fun to me. But hey, I mean, I guess if you like love birds and you can identify like every species, I guess it could be fun, but like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it could be fun. Maybe I need to try it. Depends on what you consider low quality internet. Yeah, true. For someone, let's just say a rusty coin. I'm just giving an example. A rusty coin could be like low quality trash. For someone else, it could be like a high freaking antique collectible item. So yeah. Oh no, my bad. I'm on my phone. I don't see that good. And my phone is 4%. I have to use a damn charge. Well, that happens with wireless devices, right? I absolutely loved and watching with my little sister. It was surprisingly entertaining. Dang, really? I mean, I literally went to the zoo on Sunday. Wait, is this the first stream that we've done? Wait, I think this is the first stream. Wait, hold on. No. I went to the zoo like on Sunday. And I guess maybe that's a bit different, but like watching, I really enjoy like watching animals and stuff. Like, I don't know, like we saw like zebras, giraffes, rhinos, hippos, and like all kinds of animals. So that was really fun. I don't know if I would like enjoy bird watching or like insect watching. So, hey, but you know, maybe I need to try it. I miss my PC for real, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, it's time for you to touch grass, Jacob. What do you even do nowadays? I mean, obviously you order home delivery for dinner, right, Jacob? Can't tell me you didn't order today. You can't tell me you didn't order home delivery today. Anyways, urban exploration. Urban exploration is pretty cool, but it can get quite expensive, I guess, depending on where you live. So, urban exploration, I think, is only like viable if you have like either a way to like a good way of transport or just a fuck ton of money to go wherever you want to go. Cycling to discover new places. Cycling is pretty fun. You got to have some stamina though for it, but and endurance. Other than that, cycling is quite fun. I don't cycle a whole lot anymore ever since I got my driving license. I'm going to be honest. I'm a lazy chut. I'm a lazy dude. But I guess cycling could be fun. What you could also do is like bring your bike at the back of your car if you have like one of those things that you can attach it to, and then like drive to a certain destination and cycle there. That could be fun as well. Okay, I ordered again. I was hungry. What did you order, Jacob? What did you order? If you like building things, woodworking. So these are the things that for people that are really like talented, I feel like, and artistic, woodworking is pretty cool if you can do that. Same goes with lettercraft, DIY projects in general. Lego Technic or architecture sets. Lego is just fun in general, even as an adult. Woodworking though, woodworking is a pretty cool skill to have because you can literally make your own furniture. Like you can make your own chairs, your own couch, well, bench, I would say, not couch. A couch made out of wood. I don't know if that's gonna be like super comfortable, but you can make your own like bench, your own table. Woodworking is cool though. There goes a lot of like time in it, I guess, and a bit of patience, and it's also expensive because surprisingly, wood. I don't know if y'all know the price of wood, but like wood. Like if you want to buy wood, it's pretty expensive. I don't know if I can find well, you're only gonna find like planks, but yeah. Anyways, next one. So yeah, building things. These ones are mainly if you are like super artistic or you just want to like try and see if you like it. Like obviously these things you can improve on if you do it more. But yeah. 3D printing is pretty cool though. If you if you know your way around 3D printing, you can make some cool stuff. McDonald's, there's something so satisfying about cycling down the hill. Bro, cycling down the hill is like, and especially if it's like pretty chill weather or pretty chill temperature outside, and like the wind blowing in your hair or your face. Bro, that's so freaking calming. It's so relaxing. Unless, and I freaking experienced it, unless you are in Czech, like the country Czech, and you are on a mountain bike driving down a mountain hill super fast, going super fast, and it's like super dangerous, sharp, and I'm talking about sharp turns, freaking holes in the roads, a turn literally off of a ravine with no like protection or no rails. I'm gonna be honest, that shit ain't freaking relaxing. That shit is nerve-wracking. It's scary. This is one of the scariest things I've done in my life. Also one of the most like exciting and training things that I've done. But bro, I went to this excursion with school when I was in middle school. And wait, what am I hearing? Hold on. Okay, yeah, somebody is like blasting music outside. It's very loud, but I was like, what the hell am I hearing? But that shit is like different though. That shit is different. Like I think mountain bike in general is just like a whole nother like level. It's like super like adrenaline fueling and whatnot. So yeah. What did you order from McDonald's though? Yeah, freaking fat. I'm joking. I'm joking. I order McDonald's sometimes as well. I haven't got McDonald's. No. Oh, I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I freaking had McDonald's yesterday, and I didn't order a filet of fish. I promised I was gonna order a filet of fish. I freaking forgot. God damn, that burger is so freaking forgettable, Jacob. What do you see in it? You don't need to buy what grows outside. True, true. Just collect some big branches. I don't know if it works like that though. You need like some sturdy like solid block of wood. Good point. Puddles are also a problem to look out for. Yeah, true. But if you just like cycle like somewhere chill, you know, there's like a nice road, some nice landscape that you can look, or even like through a city as well can be pretty cool. Although it depends on what kind of city. A busy city doesn't really sound fun to cycle in, but yeah. Anyways, what else do we have? Chess. I started learning chess when like the whole chess crave or hype was going around. I like chess. I'm super bad at it though. I'm not gonna lie. I already forgot most of the things about chess, so I do want to pick it up. But yeah, tabletop games are so much fun with like friends. You know, if you play tabletop games with friends, like IRL, I think those are the best way to experience like tabletop games. I still want to like at least once in my life I want to try out D&D. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know any people that play D&D. Any people at all. All in his mind times 2, bro. I'm going insane. I'm going crazy. Too lazy to type. I'm on phone. No worries, bro. No worries. I know you've been dying for me to watch that video. But your boy is getting sidetracked. And I'm a professional yapper today. So yeah. Lamar, I haven't had McDonald's in years. Damn, use microphone, Jack. I don't know if it works like that though on YouTube. Wouldn't that be cool though? Let's be real. If like just Twitch or YouTube in general would add a feature where you could like speak into your mic and it would like literally what you say, it will put it in like text based. I'm sure there are like apps that do it. But like a direct feature, that would be pretty cool. Those will be like uses of AI that I would actually support. Other stuff, like any visual thing, then nah, not for me. I don't know what they mean with Go. But board games, anyway, board games are pretty fun. Escape rooms, I've done escape rooms in my, like only a handful of times in my life. They're pretty fun as well. But you really gotta be with a fun group. If you are with like people that you know, but you I don't know, you don't really get along with, escape rooms can be quite, how do you say this? Like frustrating. Frustrating, dang. Almost had a freaking generational voice crack. If you like collecting vinyl records, books, I want to up my book collection. I think I only got like 4 books right now in my collection, or 5 or 6. No, 5 actually. Well, depends if you count mangas as well. Then I got more. I want to get more though. I want to get like a full shelf of like books and mangas and stuff. And I want to get one shelf full of games and stuff. Especially now with the announcement of Sony. If it weren't for my social incompetence, I would love to try D&D. Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, I am not the type to really like go out. To be honest, with friends, I'm the type of guy that would like rather stay at home playing video games with the boys online instead of like go to a club or whatever. I don't know. I just prefer being at home more, gaming, or not even like being at home like by myself, but just even with friends, you know, doing some gaming or some tabletop games. I prefer that than going out. But that's me. LARPing looks cool too, I guess. LARPing? You wait, what do you mean? Like the LARPing that they freaking like the medieval thing, or the way they use LARPing now? I'm guessing you mean the medieval thing, but like LARPing, they use it like nowadays quite a couple of times. Trading cards, if you can avoid the speculative sides. Trading card games are getting worse and worse, especially Pokemon. If you want something relaxed, okay, this list is long. We're gonna quickly skim through this. Although we also still have the time. Let's aim for the 2-hour stream mark for today. Gardening, I am not a big gardening my girlfriend likes to, you know, do some gardening. I am not really like a big garden person. Like, I got some plants over here in my room. I want to get more plants, but like I'm so bad at like taking care of my plants and watering them. I know it's like the simplest task in the world almost, giving your plants water. And you could even buy like those things that like help you with it, that like water your plants automatically. Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised if I would use like one of those automatic planter things. Somehow they still would die. Somehow I still would like let them dry out, or however you want to call it. Neither live action role playing. Oh shoot, live action role playing. We got a new meaning behind LARPing. So live action role playing. Do you mean like, is that like similar to like GTA RP, or is that like considered digital or video game action role playing? Bacon bread, not my thing. Fishing, I've tried fishing. Fishing for me is only fun when I catch stuff regularly. Like, I'm talking like often. If I went to like sometimes I went fishing and I literally didn't catch anything, or like one fish literally the whole like 2 hours. I was so done with fishing. It was the most boring thing ever. But like, if you fish and you like catch things like regularly, you know, pretty often, then it's actually quite fun fishing. And it also depends on, you got like multiple types of like fishing styles. You can go for like the big fishes, the smaller ones. But yeah, bacon bread, nah. Coffee brew, I'm not a coffee person. Cooking is quite fun. I would say cooking is definitely a fun hobby to have. Other than that, new sports. Juggling, archery, martial arts, photography, drawing or painting. Dang, playing guitar. Some good recommendations. If you still like gaming without the modern baggage, retro gaming on original hardware, LAN parties. LAN parties are so fun. Arcade visits, puzzle books, tabletop RPGs, and pinball. Guys, it is time. It is time to switch over to a different hobby, guys. Gaming is getting ruined, and I don't know. Okay, let's watch this video. It's 30 minutes. We're not going to watch the whole 30 minutes though.
Stuff has changed since launch, so we're looking at an updated test of the 5070 Ti versus the 9070.
Me and my dad went to a tide pool to catch some crabs because he promised us years ago. Dang. What?
And I have the ASRock
That's so freaking cool though.
Edition 9070 XT. Both of these are running at their out-of-the-box settings. Now, we're going to be looking at some side-by-side footage.
We found a few, but only because another person helped us out.
We also need to think about current pricing.
I mean, at least you've like, you found some, right?
Because the 9070 XT, while it's above
catching crabs, like,
MSRP,
it's pretty cool though. I don't know if you can really like catch crabs over here. We don't really have crabs.
Actually, for a while, it was higher than
near
this.
our beaches, I think.
And we're at about $690 for the least expensive version, some a little over $700. So I would say $700 is a pretty typical price for the 9070 XT. This is all based on US pricing. I know that worldwide things can be a little bit different. Now, the
But I would say
5070
fishing,
Ti, on the other hand, is
if you
way
catch
above its
something
MSRP. Now, ignore this because
regularly, it's pretty fun. If you don't catch anything for hours, I mean, people
people
still like enjoy it fishing, even if they don't catch a lot. I hate it, though.
Is available from Asus.
If I don't
here,
catch
and
anything,
actually
I
is the
freaking am
prime
already
version
like
I'm
super
testing in this
bored,
video.
and I hate
They're
it. I
not
don't want to go
usually
fishing
in
again.
stock at this price, though. A much more typical price would be these $980 to $1,000 models. So we're kind of in that $900
so this is for the
to
NVIDIA?
$1,000 price range for 5070 Ti's on the
Dang,
current market.
5070 Ti.
So if we look at a typical pricing, either way,
Okay, I'm not really interested about the whole
Now,
calculation.
you instant offer selling direct. You can sort them by price to
What is this?
performance as well as total performance.
Pre-built PCs?
So you can see that one build might be faster than another one, but once you take the price into account, one might be offering significantly better value for the money. You can also sort performance for specific games, specific monitor resolutions, all sorts of stuff, even themes. So I really like the full pre-built systems available here. There's tons of great user reviews, and please follow the link in the sponsored comment and or video description and check out Jawa today. Now, let's go ahead and get back into the benchmarks. So let's look at the side-by-sides. Now, I chose to focus on newer games, so just highest settings.
Okay, so the
aren't
highest
getting,
settings.
super great performance. So
What does the performance
at
look like?
maximum settings with RT set to high, which is the highest you're allowed to set it on AMD cards. More on that in a minute. The 9070 XT is hitting 71 FPS, the 5070 Ti is hitting 73, and that gives the 5070 Ti a 3% advantage. Really, it's about
Slightly
the
bit of
same.
a
I mean,
performance
there's a little more energy
increase.
efficiency on the 5070 Ti side, which you'll see throughout the testing today. But overall, I think in a blind test, you'd have trouble telling
Honestly, that
which
is like
GPU you'd be using
super,
here, and
super
that's gonna
minor,
be the
though.
case in a lot of these tests. But what if we kick on DLSS and FSR4 at the balanced preset? Well, now frame rate wise, we're still
Dang, what a
essentially tied,
difference,
although
though.
it's 113 FPS versus 115, so 2% advantage for the 5070 Ti. And also image quality wise, I really think FSR4 is looking very good here. I think both do look quite good. However, the 5070 Ti does have a feature available here that we're not allowed to turn on non-NVIDIA GPUs. Now, I don't like that that's the case, but it is the case. So here,
Wait,
the
what?
5070 Ti can use
What are they talking
path
about?
tracing. You're not
Reconstruction.
allowed to enable
I've
that
seen
on
that
the
setting in
other
a game.
cards.
I never
So
use it,
max
though.
settings plus path
I never
tracing
use the
with
like the
DLSS
high,
balanced, also using ray reconstruction.
super
You get
newest
very
like features
playable frame rates,
of
with over 60
NVIDIA
FPS,
cards
and this is
ever
without
in my
using any
games.
frame gen, and in a single player
I always
title
feel like
here,
whenever I
think
turn
kicking
even
some frame gen
one of
from
those
the
settings
double
on,
base frame rate does look and feel pretty good. So that's
but it
just
always
an
feels
annoying
like
thing you have to
it
deal
just
with,
puts
is
a
some games just
huge
block out that
freaking
feature.
task on
Now,
my
another
on
big
my
release of
PC.
2026
So I'd rather just
is
take
Forza
care of my
Horizon 6
on
at
my
1440p
my
extreme
precious
settings plus RT,
PC,
which is the highest graphics
and I just turn it
percent
down
game.
most of
cards
the
are once
time.
again basically tied. The
It might just
69
be
FPS
just
for the
me, or
9070
because I'm
XT
super
is pretty nice, but only
used to
puts it
playing on
1%
lower frame
ahead
rate,
of
but these look
68
exactly the same.
FPS
Yeah,
on the 5070
like these
Ti.
comparisons are always
Both
like
of them
super
looking good
minor
here,
in
both
my
of them
opinion.
performing
Like the
well
general
at
like
an
gamer or
resolution. However, if we kick on
the average
DLSS
gamer
and FSR4
aren't even gonna
balance,
notice these
we're now
difference.
getting
Like these
110
things
frames per second on the 9070 XT,
are mostly for those, you know, those,
versus
I don't
104
know if
frames per
how they
second
even
on
call
the
those
5070
those gamers
Ti.
that are like
So it's now a
looking to
6%
squeeze
lead
every
for the
single
9070
inch of
XT, so
performance
it's
out
going
of
to get
their
a little bit
specs.
more of a boost out of the upscale here.
But let's be
and
honest, the
NVIDIA
average gamer
GPU
doesn't really
did.
care if you have like
But we're still in
1
single-digit percentage
or
differences
2
here, so we're
FPS
not talking
more
about a
than
blowout win on either
if you would have
side.
like
Again,
turned
the
off that
NVIDIA
setting
side
or
is still a
whatnot.
little more energy efficient. There's some small differences.
These
between
are just like
upscalers.
minor things. Like
I do think
if you
DLSS
would
has a
like
slight edge there, but both look
either
pretty
one
good,
of
very
them,
usable here.
it's like you
Forza
still got the
Horizon
one of the
6
best of the
1440p
best like
extreme
specs
settings.
or like
This is
parts
without ray
or
tracing
GPU.
now, so it's actually a few notches down on the
At the
graphics
end of the day,
preset
for the
list
average
with
gamer, it
the
wouldn't make a whole
resolution.
big
It's
difference.
127 FPS versus the 121
Price
FPS.
difference, I think, is the biggest
lead on the wrong
thing,
GPU. Sorry, typo.
with
Let me
NVIDIA
mark that
being
out with
way
my head.
more
So the FPS numbers are
way
correct.
more like
and it is
expensive,
a 5% lead. It's just I typed it on the
and
wrong
AMD
GPU,
being
sorry.
more like cheaper.
Now, if we kick on DLSS
AMD got better with ray
FSR4
tracing, and
balanced
AMD
on
GPU
top
is
of
interesting
the
going for AMD
1440p
100%.
extreme settings. So same settings.
I'll
we're
look
looking
at
for
whatever
native
people
resolution
the
now.
general consensus like
It's
recommends,
149
or the
FPS
general, like
9070 XT
people on the
versus
internet
146
recommend,
on the 5070
whenever I
Ti, so
decide to
a
upgrade,
2% lead for the 9070
I'm gonna
XT.
base my decision
Yeah,
off of that.
FSR4 versus DLSS 4 here. They're
Okay,
both
this is a long video. Did we
2%
get anything
lead. Again,
else?
we're talking small single-digit percentages.
But I'm with you on
here.
that, Runic. I'm probably like
So
similar to
a
you.
win for the 9070 XT.
I
We're
am
not talking blowout in either direction
like I
here.
like to have
Now, if we
like
kick
a
on
decent
DLSS
amount of
and FSR4
FPS
at the
nowadays.
balanced preset, frame rates
Like
go
for me, at
up.
least a
It's now
minimum of like what
162
80
FPS for the
FPS. I
9070
think
XT and
60
158 for the
FPS minimal
5070 Ti.
nowadays.
So a 3%
But like
lead
I
for
feel
the
comfortable
9070
gaming at
XT.
around like
So
80
again,
FPS or
small
so.
single-digit
More is always
percentage
better,
win,
right?
But not a knockout
Bro, I
blow.
wouldn't even care if
Image
I would get like
quality-wise, again, there are
the best
differences
graphics or
between
anything.
the FSR and DLSS images. I think
I always
both,
like a
do
healthy
look
balance
very
between
good here
performance
and
and
are very
graphics.
usable. Now, if we go to the balanced preset, this is native resolution. It's just the preset name for the graphics is called balanced, and this one does not.
But yeah,
use
if you
ray
look at
tracing
all
by
the like
default, so
stats,
I left it off.
mainly
We're
the
hitting
FPS is the most
148
important thing.
FPS
They're
for the
quite
9070
similar.
XT, which
The
puts
AMD
it
is probably
1%
cheaper.
ahead of the
That's why
15-bit noise
maybe more
WTI.
people use
You
it.
can use
But
the max
then again, you
71
got like
plus path tracing with DLSS balance and ray reconstruction.
some
and get
people say
very playable
Nvidia
frame
holds
rates
like
here,
lasts way
averaging well
longer.
over 60
Some people say
FPS in
AMD
this
is
more
like
open
better. I
area,
don't know.
which is more demanding than a lot of the scenes. And I think the graphics look quite good with path tracing in this game. So that's an experiential difference you get. Now, just ATI at native resolution versus 81
Crimson
FPS on the
Desert,
9070
amazing
XT.
game.
So it's a 12% lead for the
So what is the
5070
how
Ti.
much is the RX 9070? What was it? The XT? Let me look at the price difference. I said Copen. That is buy in like English. Okay, so this one is around. I guess you can get one for around like $600. What is the Nvidia 5070 Ti? Buy. Yeah, so this card is way more way more expensive. This card is quite a bit more expensive. So if you would have like not looked at like brands and stuff, the obvious choice would be go for an AMD. But I'm pretty sure there are like reasons why you would still go for a 5070 Ti. Again, I'm not really a big expert on like these things. I just mainly when I built my PC and I picked all my parts, I first of all put it in what is it called again? PC Builder or something? Or PC Parts Picker. I highly recommend using this site because this site tells you really like what parts of your PC go along with each other. It's only if you're gonna build your own PC though. They really like this like website tells you what parts can go together, and if you like for example have a certain motherboard with a certain like cooler, it tells you if it like would if it's like compatible with each other or not, and if it's not, then it will give you an error. So highly recommend PC Part Picker. But yeah, in this case, AMD is like the cheaper one. Don't know necessarily if it's the better one. If you look at like opinions about it online, there's gonna be two sides. One like defending and one saying AMD is better, one saying Nvidia. It all just comes down to, I don't know, I guess personal preference at the end of the day. Like as you see in like the video, performance wise,
Again, this
they're
game does always
mostly the same.
Year, but it's a popular multiplayer title with a built-in benchmark,
Ew.
so we'll use that. And
Black
this
Ops
is a game
7.
that
God
definitely
dang, get
still
that garbage
favors
out of my
AMD GPU.
face.
1440p balance. This is
Get that
native
garbage out of my
resolution. This is
screen.
Balanced preset. We're at 243 FPS versus 215, so 13% lead for AMD. Although both GPUs
30
are
and
giving you a high
60
enough
FPS is
frame rate,
not,
but if you don't
FPS is
get
not
the
enough for
kill,
me.
it's
It's
a
not
skill issue,
for it's
not
nothing
your
for me.
frame
80
rate,
and
guys.
120
Anyway,
FPS is
it's
good
over
enough.
200
Didn't you
FPS
say like
for
literally half a year
Now,
ago that you would be
1440p
fine with
balance
30
DLSS
FPS?
and FSR4 balance, so now we're
I
using
could be wrong. Oh
unbalanced
wait, maybe it was
upscaling on the
1080p.
balanced
Sorry, my
preset.
bad.
The 9070 XT climbs to 255 FPS.
I mean,
The
I
5070
still
Ti
think
climbs
60
to
FPS is like
232.
quite on the
Some
low
signs we
side.
might be starting to see some
But that will
CPU
be the
limitations at
absolute
times
bare
here, but
minimum
still a 10%
that I
lead for the 9070 XT.
that I would like accept.
And
I'm gonna tell you, literally every game nowadays that uses Unreal Engine, it's hard to maintain freaking minimum of 60 FPS. A lot of the games nowadays, they just have a major dip. Freaking Code Vein 2 is like terrible.
this game does feature like
That's why it's
heavy
better
ray
to go for
tracing
AMD.
workload with
RTX
ray
5070
reconstruction, ray
Ti for that
regeneration,
price
but
not even
test
worth
that
it
here
because
nobody uses that
9070
in the multiplayer
XE is strong
mode.
as
Now Battlefield
Well, let's look at the what Reddit says about it. So Reddit, AMD 9070 XT versus a 5070 Ti. I know Reddit, the place where all like the people with the best opinions are on. So we're gonna be looking at this. What do people say? 5070 Ti isn't a bad card, but when the 9070 XT is 300 to 450 cheaper and only 5.7% slower, it's really a no-brainer. Yeah, I guess it's the price definitely makes a big difference. 5070 Ti feels like a really awkward middle child right now. I see very few reasons to pick up a 5070 Ti over either a 9070 XT or a 5080. I mean, yeah, you also got the 5080, which is like even better than the 5070. So, yeah. I got spoiled by 1440p. I can't go back to 30 and 60 FPS and 1080p anymore. Told ya. Told ya. What are we looking at? Just, you know, seeing why a AMD card would be like more, or why people would, like gamers nowadays would go for a AMD card instead of a Nvidia card nowadays. Main reason being the price and that they're quite similar in terms of like performance. All right. Last thing we're gonna do before I guess we wrap up the stream, because we almost hit the 2-hour mark, is let's just watch some trailers, if we even have any, for the remainder of the stream. Let's watch Dreadswood's Gatekeeper. Official gameplay trailer. I already like the art style. Kind of gives me the retro vibe. But I told you, Jacob, once you go 1440p, you're never going back. I was gonna say it different, but we all know we can't be saying that. What's this though? A medieval sim? Bro, why do I really like this art style? Kind of like this PS1 pixelated-ish polygraphic type of style. Oh yeah, wasn't there some chicken anime that released or something? I've seen that though. I can't watch the trailer because the stream will get suspended if I do. And some Godzilla romance anime too. What? A Godzilla romance anime? Oh hell no. Please tell me they don't do my boy dirty like that. My boy Godzilla. If my PC got fixed, I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed Shadows again. I like that game. It's fun. It's gonna cook your PC again. But hey, I'm happy that you like Assassin's Creed Shadows. It wasn't my game. It wasn't my game really, but I'm happy for you that you like it, because I would say it is not a bad game. It just didn't meet my expectations. We got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I think this is the final DLC that they released for this game, and then because they're making Xenoverse 3, they're gonna stop support for this game, which is understandable. This game has been getting support for, I think it's even been a decade at this point. Xenoverse 2 release date. Yeah, it's literally this year has been a decade. So they have supported this game for a whole decade. That's how you know freaking, I think it's made by Bandai Namco. The Dragon Ball games always get so much support for such a long time.
I've been waiting.
I really like that.
What a pain. You're so disgustingly selfless. But I wanted to stop by and talk to you. Because it might be the last chance we get.
I think he's like to the game only, like game exclusive only. And she as well.
Isn't it grand?
I don't know what his name is though. I don't even know what kind of race he is. Considered. Is he a Majin?
Wait, Goku? What is this? What's
Goku!
happening to you? Now, it's time for you to witness the fruits of my research.
Oh, he's probably a demon, right? Kind of looks like he's from the demon race.
Now that's creepy.
17! 17!
Krillin! Oh, the new Piccolo form. Ultra Instinct. Dang. 10-year, bro. Oh, by the way, this game is €2 on Steam right now.
Been chosen for that
Highly,
competition.
bro. I might even get it. I already own this game on the Switch.
We've taken down all
I might get this again on the PC. It's €2. Xenoverse 2.
In those time periods we visited. Those who also
It's got a shit ton of content.
history.
The gameplay is super fun. The customization is cool. The final DLC, Future Saga Chapter 4.
This is goodbye. I had a fun life. Thanks to you.
A whole decade of supports, guys. That's how you do it. AC Shadows is a fun game. I don't really understand the game. Wait, what do you mean you don't really understand the game? Oh, you don't really understand the hate. I think, which in my opinion, I don't really agree with that, if that is the main reason, but I think a lot of people were angry on the game because of like historical like inaccuracies. If you know what I mean with that, it's like the way they pictured like the whole the black guy being a samurai and stuff. Even though I think from what I've heard, it's historically is pretty accurate. Like you literally got the first samurai or the first like black samurai or something. I don't know the whole story about it, but people were kind of like angry about that. Aside from that, I don't even know why people hate Assassin's Creed Shadows. AC Shadows is a great game and the game looks beautiful, bro, and I like the combat. Yeah, the game the game looks beautiful. Like the looks and the visuals of the game, like they are so good, but to me the gameplay was just kind of The gameplay was kind of I just compared it too much to Ghost of Tsushima, which is like one of my favorite games. It's not a boy. Wait, what do you wait, what? It's not a boy? What are we talking about? What else do we have? Oh my god. Fortnite, we got American Dad. I never really watched American. I only saw like fragments of it and like episodes. Okay, this might be a dumb question, but like, is American Dad related to Family Guy? Since the characters literally look the same. Are they like set in the same universe? Or was it just like an art style that or made by the same creators? Because I know they have like the same art style. What is this? Monster Hunter Outlanders? Oh, it's not a boy. The Godzilla romance anime. Hold on, what the hell is the Godzilla romance anime? Oh my god, what the Kaiju Girl Caramelize? A new anime about a girl who turns into a Godzilla-like monster whenever she's overrun by ain't no way, what is this? We got a freaking Godzilla romance anime. Hey, I love my boy Godzilla, but this though, I don't know. I need to watch a trailer of it. Maybe it looks cool. What is Monster Hunter Outlanders though? I've played Monster Hunter World and Waltz.
As a ranger, we got lost. And
This is like a... What is this?
The truth behind
This is not the DLC. They announced the DLC like
the truth of this
at the
island.
what was it called?
Once
The
known
State of
to
Play.
the elders. This is Isoland, a humble island, cut off from the outside world.
They dropped in out of the sky and saved us. Without them, it would have been much worse.
Here we call it Lapua.
The frick is this game on? Gameplay? It's a mobile game. A mobile Monster Hunter game? That's so cool. Have I seen this before though? Wow, bro. This will absolutely fry your mobile battery. Your battery is gonna get fried with this game. I can imagine.
So, the Nephilim wasn't dead by chance?
Monster Hunter is so fun. It's such a fun game. I should really like pick it back up. Maybe when the DLC arrives.
And if I keep exploring like this, I feel like
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Remake will come out soon. The game is really loved like damn. Yeah, it's Black Flag is like if like one of the best, if not the best, considered in the whole series. I never played like well, the only like Assassin's Creed game that I played and even finished, and then again it's still like a super long time ago, is Assassin's Creed 2. I own Origins, I own Odyssey, I own Assassin's Creed 3, and what is the other one? Valhalla, I think I own Valhalla. I never like played them. I know they're not like the best in the series, but I always hear whenever people mention what is your like one of your favorite, or if not your favorite Assassin's Creed game, they always mention Black Flag. Black Flag I think is like really like beloved in the series. I will try Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Oh, you haven't played it as well. I just watched it. It's pretty good so far. Is it? So oh wait, so it's already out, you mean, Runic? Like the anime. I don't know if I'll watch it. I want to watch a trailer, but I can't. YouTube is gonna freaking screw me over with that one. Are you gonna buy AC Black Flag Remake? Is it gonna be full price again? If it's gonna be full price, probably not yet. Like the thing is, I haven't been like interested in any Assassin's Creed game. But literally with Shadow being, nah, hell no. 60 buckaroonies for a remake? Hell, get the frick out of here. Get the hell out of here, Ubisoft. What up, Weevil? My buddy. How you doing, bro? Long time no see. Black Flag is goated. Have you played Black Flag? Yeah, fuck that. Get the frick out of here. Bro, I could just like freaking get Black Flag for literally like $10 or something. As a matter of fact, do I own Black Flag? Hold on, guys. Okay, apparently I do own a couple of Assassin's Creed games. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I even got more. Nah, that's all. That's it. Okay, apparently I own a couple of Black Flag games. But bro, get the frick out of here. 60 freaking bucks for a remake? Hell no. They should have made this like, well, maybe 30 or something. So I own these apparently, which is Assassin's Creed 3. I got Rogue. Never played these. Never freaking played these. And Brotherhood. Now, I'm not the biggest Assassin's Creed fan. The only one that I finished was 2. So I don't know. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, but I'm not really like excited for it or anything. I might get it on sale. I have played Black Flag on PS4. It was a long time ago, but now my PlayStation account is permanently deleted. I lost everything on PlayStation. Yeah, that shit is gone. Oh yeah, did y'all buy anything during the summer sale? Actually got quite a couple of things on my cart. I always like make the purchase eventually, like when the sale is over. But so far what I got in my cart right now, also let me put on some music for my boy Weevil that is over on Twitch. By the way, how you doing, Weevil? How you doing, bro? It's good seeing you again. But yeah, so far my card looks like this. The Invincible is mainly gain. I'm gonna be honest, it's mainly gains from the deep discount section, which is always my favorite part about Steam sales. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, apparently a super popular game. I'm like, it's literally €1.49. The Invincible looked pretty cool. Terraria, I own this game on my phone. I freaking love Terraria. I like Terraria so much, but I never really I know it's like released on like literally any platform you could think of. I've never like bought it on anything else though. The Batman Arkham Collection. This game is always on sale, never really pulled the trigger. I figured might as well add it, might delete it later, I don't know. I still want to finish up my Resident Evil collection, although I was thinking maybe I'm gonna play the console versions of Resident Evil 5 and 6. Maybe. Like technically I could, but I'm not sure. Wreckfest is a racing simulator game, I think. But €3. Dragon Ball Xenoverse, as I told y'all, €2. Carry On, these are all from the deep discount section. I'm buying freaking, I don't know why I'm doing this. I just want my freaking, I like to have Call of Duties on, like, I guess multiple platforms. I'm just dumb like that. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. This is the second time a Call of Duty game has been on such a deep discount. The previous sale they did MW 2000 or MW3 2023, and now they put MW2 2022. And Railworld. Railworld is a super. I've had this game on my wishlist for a while. It's like a sort of like a platformer game. Looks pretty cool. Okay, let me reach out chats. My bad. Yeah, that's the only AC I finished. Dang, the only one. Well, at least you finished a good one. Assassin's Creed 2 is pretty good too, the one that I finished. But if you would have started with like, what is it called? Odyssey, Valhalla, Origins, they are, from what I've heard, not very good. I think the OG is worth it probably, but I haven't played it in forever, so I don't know. $60 is not that bad. I mean, $60 is not that bad for a new game, but for a game that is, hold on, let me freaking look up when Assassin's Creed Black Flag came or released. Black Flag. Assassin's Creed Black Flag released in 2013, bro. A game that is a decade old, more than a decade old. $60. I mean, yeah, sure, they upgraded the graphics. I don't know if they did any other stuff, maybe some quality of life changes and stuff, but I don't know. Dog, what? It's a remake. They also added new stuff on it, bro. No freaking remake. No amount of stuff that they put in a game that is over a decade old is gonna make the price of $60 worth it, though. In my opinion, though. In my opinion. What do you mean 60 for a remake? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Didn't we also saw, and that was an even more outrageous price. Like this, the new Metal Gear game. Isn't this the newest one? This is also like a remake of the 2004 game. This game is $70 normally when it's not on sale. 70, guys. For a game that is like, bro, this game is like 2 decades old. Even. More than 2 decades old. Like, nah, get the frick out of here. Good. How you been? How you been, dude? I have been doing great, Weevil. Been quite a hot days in the Netherlands, but other than that, I'm it's getting more chill over here. So that's I guess pretty cool. Aside from that, I'm quite devastated. I don't know if you heard about the news, but well, the gaming industry today, or I guess 2 days ago, took a big hit once again, with PlayStation announcing that they're not going to release physical games by the start of 2028 anymore. I don't know if you've heard about it. I'm quite in shambles. Literally the first hour and 30 minutes were, you know, me ranting about PlayStation this whole time. It's unfortunate. I know, like, we've all probably seen it coming, and we are all, well, I won't blame anyone, but like most of all are to blame for it, because let's be honest. I'm curious though, for you, Weevil, when was the last time you bought a physical game? Like, which game was it, and when was the last time? I'm gonna be honest, I don't buy a whole lot of games, new. However, when it comes to retro games though, let me do a quick little flex. We got some PS3 games, PS5, DS, Xbox 360. What else do we got? We got some Wii games, some Nintendo Switch. And this is just a handful. I got a PS1 game randomly. I bought just picked up a handful of games out of my collection. I still love collecting physical, even though I'm a PC gamer. It's unfortunate to see this go, guys. Guys, don't be greedy. $60 is not that bad, bro. You are the type of gamer. Hold on, bro. My stack of games was too high. My freaking part of my screen was even covered. That's how big the stack was, or how high the stack was. But you are the type of gamer that, well, that just like accepts anything. If they release something new for an outrageous price, you would like still probably buy it. I can't really find a good reason for it, but like, you remind me of a certain type of gamer. No shade though, no shade though. You know, I got love for y'all. Everybody appreciate you all for being here, but hey, sometimes I have to disagree. Mr. Krebs, for real? Bro, we are not Mr. Krebs though. It's the freaking developers that do this. Bro, I think I told you, but Control has a mobile port. Yeah, you told me that. Bro, that shit is gonna melt your freaking phone battery though. That shit is gonna melt your phone battery. What was I like? I even forgot what I was looking up. Oh yeah, so Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Yeah, $60. Kind of a steep price though. Kind of a steep freaking price for that. Attack on Titan, bro. One of my favorite animes. Gets a game. You guys complain too much for real. You are way too easy. You are just, how do you say this? I'm bad with words. I wish I would have been better with like my English. But you are, how do I describe you? How do I describe you, Jacob? Well, first of all, you probably have like way too much money or something, because, well, if $60 for a new game is not that much, or even like 100 for GTA maybe. And bro, didn't you say you spent like over like $500 on, or euros on home delivery last month? Bro, hey, I'm sorry, I ain't in your league. I ain't rich like that. But yeah, it's I don't know. I bet we were too easy going. Maybe he like accepts something like very easy that shouldn't have to be accepted that easy. I don't know. It's I kind of like try to like explain it in like a very like confusing way, but maybe y'all get what I mean. No, I didn't hear. That's dumb as fuck though. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, I guess it probably was inevitable at some point, but like this soon. And also, their PlayStation is facing a big backlash over it. Let's watch this trailer though. In the meantime, Attack on Titan. If any of y'all is like into anime or watches anime, and you haven't watched Attack on Titan, I highly recommend it. This anime is so freaking good. The story is so good. It's I think it got like a couple of seasons. I don't know how much. One of my favorite animes, hands down top 3, I think. At least Assassin's Creed Black Flag is not 80 or 100, but bro, that would be even more outrageous. But like, Bro, 80 bucks. GTA 6 gonna be 80 bucks. That's still like ridiculous to me. Probably before, like that's what I'm saying. Before 2013. Like I don't remember, I went full digital by The Last of Us. Like it's like we've seen it coming, you know, a lot of gamers or people haven't bought a physical game in years. But I still feel like, what do you got to lose? And it just takes away so many cool things for like gamers, consumers. Like just being able to gift a game to a friend, sell it to a friend, rent it out to a friend, or not even sell it to a friend, but like sell your games in general. Guys, I should have titled the stream, "You will own nothing anymore." You will own nothing in the future. Digital gaming is here. Bro, that's one of my goats. This is one of my goats. Levi Ackerman. Also, Weaver, how is the Dark Souls run going? Have you played some more Dark Souls? I don't want to give like too many spoilers, but if anybody was like maybe mildly or even like slightly interested in watching this, this is basically about like a population living on an island with walls around it and like big freaking titans, human devouring titans, attacking them, and it's just like it gets so crazy and emotional. So guys, Attack on Titan, if y'all haven't watched it yet, go freaking boot it up right now, or I mean after the stream, of course. You a cuck, but no shade. Hey, not my words. I quoted Weevil. Nice collection. Thank you so much, Runic. I'm interested though. Do y'all got like anything like physical, sort of like maybe a little gaming collection still going on, or like maybe left from your like childhood, or did y'all just like fully embrace the digital? I guess I don't know, like aspect of it. Okay, we are live for 2 hours and 18 minutes. I wasn't even like expecting to go live for this long. I only wanted to rant about PlayStation, honestly, this stream. Hence why the freaking Vegeta and the... This is me right now. This is me, by the way. This is how I feel. Anyways, though. Well, I spent 1K on Thuisbezorgd. Thuisbezorgd being home delivery. That's what I'm saying. You spent 90 bucks on MW4. I pre-ordered it. I got loyalty sale, and I spent 80 bucks on 007. And what did you thought about the game 007? You thought it was shit. It was super garbage, you said. And look at that. You just wasted 80 bucks. What could you have gotten from 80 bucks? Let me have a look at my Steam card real quick. My whole Steam card is not even 80 bucks or 80 euros, whatever you want to call it. Look at this. This game probably alone, one of these games out of the three, the whole like collection trilogy, is like probably better than freaking 007. From your words, you know. I haven't played it, but Resident Evil 7, 8 euros. Guys, I guess it's just time to stop freaking buying new games. I mean, I think like researchers and stuff have already shown that gamers in general don't really buy a whole lot of new games anymore. But yeah, with the direction it is going, I don't know. Damn, I just remembered sometime when my dad was talking about how peak a game show was back in his day. What game though? Or what show? The new Attack on Titan looks terrible. This shit looks like a damn PS3 game. Bro, graphics ain't everything. Graphics ain't everything, Jacob. Maybe the gameplay is good. Who knows? Okay, so this is not really for me. It's a card game. What else? One Piece Hero. What the frick is this? Okay, now this game, I haven't played a Lego game in a while, but this game, this is literally the, I think the Batman Arkham games, but then in Lego style. Not bad. Played a little, just beat a boss whose name I can't remember at the bottom of the Tomb of the Giants. It's been a long time since I played Dark Souls 1. I can't remember either. And I'm realizing Attack on Titan, hell, every great anime I've ever watched will be like that. Wait. Well, my dad was talking about how peak a game show was back in his day, and I'm realizing Attack on Titan, hell, every great anime I've ever watched will be like that. Oh, yeah. You mean like later in the future. If you ever get like kids, you can tell them as well. I've watched Peak. I've experienced Peak.
Perhaps a snack compartment on the utility belt.
Alright. I don't play new games that look like shit. Bro bought 007. 007 doesn't look bad though, but apparently you didn't like it. What the frick is this? Dino blades? Hold on. Dinos with a sword? Okay, you got my interest. What the frick is this? What in the world? Is this guy a... He's a Spino holding a freaking greatsword. Is that it though? Is he going Super Saiyan? He's like powering up. The hell? These games are getting weird though. Okay, what else do we have? Arc Souls? I like that one. I like that one, Weevil. Arc Souls. I freaking like that one. Okay, what is this? Wild Eden. I have a Pokemon card collection in my save that I've had for a minute now. Ooh, nice. Could be, I mean, I don't really care about like value and stuff. I have a, if y'all can see, at the like bottom of my face cam, I have like a bunch of binders with Pokemon cards and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and also a tiny bit of Dragon Ball Z cards. But they could be worth some good money. But obviously, if it's not like it's about money, hopefully for you. For all games, I accept the graphics, but for new games, I expect better graphics. Not necessarily, though. I mean, look at Mecha, what is it called? Like Mecha Chameleon? Like the new hide and seek game that has been like blowing up. Let's be honest, it doesn't look like the best game, but it's like, it's got fun and unique mechanics. And it's been like outselling AAA games, titles by a mile. So, yeah. What the hell is this? This looks like Palworld. Doesn't this look like Palworld, literally? Wild Eden. What can I say? I'm a rich boy with issues. Sheesh! Not everybody got that privilege. Oh. Please give us at least some sort of gameplay. I know it's like heavy anime style. Oh god, we got the anime waifus hiding from Valentine. I mean, he's not here right now, but who knows? He might get summoned by the anime waifus. This looks so much like Palworld. Wild Eden. What the hell? The frig is this? Don't miss the announcement trailer for a third-person survival action creature collecting RPG. Now, these two words. Now you got my interest. Creature collecting. That's all. This is what I'm all for. What the fudge is this? Yeah, the dinosaur, a hack and slash, but it's a Dino Saiyan. Yeah, that's a wall game. What is it called? Dino Blade. Let's watch a couple more, and then I guess we'll wrap it up for today. I need to wake up early again. We got the Windrose. Arc Souls is a good one, not gonna lie. Graphics matters for me. If the new game looks like shit, I will just not play it. I'm a type of game that spent hours looking at the sky in video games. I care about graphics. I mean, to each their own. I don't care that much about graphics. I care more about performance, but mainly gameplay. Like, the game has to be like fun. It has to have like something unique maybe. And graphics would literally be... I would have it like this. I think I said it like literally like a couple of streams before. My priority for a game that has come out is this. Gameplay number one. Like, the gameplay needs to be fun. Not like repetitive or boring. And needs to be like tons of stuff to do. No, well, not tons of stuff, but just like the gameplay just needs to be fun in general. So number two, performance. Performance is like super important. If you have a beautiful game that runs like freaking dog, ass, cheeks, shit, then yeah, I'm already like turned off by it. I'm looking at you, Code Vein 2. And yes, third of all, I guess graphics. It's like my priority list for like what a game needs to have. The hell is this? Bro, I blinked with my eyes once and the trailer was already over. Windrose? Official Ashlands update. Teaser trailer. So I guess this is a... new biome. Windrose. I think I've heard about that game before, but I can't remember. The Blood Dawnwalker. Now this game looks pretty cool. This game looks actually like pretty cool. It's like this open world sort of like game about vampires and stuff. I'm a type of gamer. You are definitely a type of gamer.
He's alive.
Is it the good type of gamer? Hey, I'll leave that up to you, to y'all. If there's anything Ultra Kill has taught me, it's that graphics don't make the game, I think. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Graphics are like literally like... Yeah, they can make a game more appealing, I guess.
Why?
But they are nowhere near as important, in my opinion, as like gameplay and other stuff. I mean, it also depends on what kind of, well, gamer you are. If you are like someone like Jacob, those freaking graphic horror... No, I'm joking. I mean, those graphic... How do you call those type of gamers? I don't even know how to call those. But people that really like to, you know, brag about graphics or like embrace graphics, then I guess it's like pretty important for you. I will pay 60 for Ark Souls. I will pay 150 for Ark Souls. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, I spent 30 minutes looking at the sky and gross and houses and trees. That's how beautiful the game is. Grass. Oh, bro, if you like Assassin's Creed Shadows, you should look at Ghost of Tsushima. That game, just like the scenery as well. I'm not that type of gamer. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like when I see some cool scenery, but I could like stare at it for like what, max like 1 minute or 2 minutes or so. And then I'll just like move on.
Long bed.
But like Ghost of Tsushima has like really good like visual like graphics. The Last of Us as well. If you like post-apocalyptic like worlds, things. Visual design over graphics, definitely. Even like art direction, like the direction a game is going in terms of like art. Like art direction is different from like graphics. I learned that recently. But yeah. Do we get some combat? I know this game looked pretty cool, but they're only gonna show us freaking... There we go. The Blood of Dawnwalker. I would definitely play this. 3 September. You know how freaking many games are releasing in September? It's insane. September is gonna be so stacked in terms of like games. The Blood of Dawnwalker. Oh, never mind. This game is gonna be 70 euros. Oh, yeah, I hate to see it. 70 euros is the new standard. And then with GTA 6 coming out at a price of 80, I think it was. I know just a lot of freaking studios are gonna follow that as well. We are so cooked, guys. Yeah, art direction, that's it. Like, Valheim doesn't need great graphics to be beautiful. That's true. Valheim is super good. Which reminds me though, god damn. I freaking still need to... You know what? I need to do that, like, soon. I need to do that soon. Go for the fourth boss in Valheim. What the hell is this? Unleash the Avatar? Is this a Souls-like game? It looks like it. Is this an how do you say this? Is this an... What is this? Like a Persian or Indian Souls-like? I'm a type of gamer that wastes a lot of time staring at a game graphics. It's like I'm in the game. That's how beautiful it is. And it's also relaxing. I mean, it's cool that you like... It's definitely cool that you can like admire the work and effort that has put into, you know, the art or the visuals in the game. Like I can see, I definitely can see that. Me personally though, like I feel like graphics don't need to be everything. But I can see your point as well, Jacob. Sometimes you just see how much like effort developers or like the level designers or whatever have put into like a certain like map, and that looks pretty cool. What the frick is this game? What is he doing? Why is he screaming and doing a little circle? What in the world is this? Legend of Avatar? Or Unleash the Avatar? I mean, the game doesn't even look that bad. Why does it keep doing those freaking unnecessary like spins? Modern games is good for graphics for real. Yeah, I mean obviously. Can't wait to see you explore the next biome. Lol, dang. Haven't they also announced like the final update for Valheim? Like they're literally getting the game out of early access. What do you guys expect from me? I'm a PC guy. Normal console player doesn't really care about graphics. Bro, I'm a PC guy as well. I don't care about graphics that much as you. I know a lot. As a matter of fact, I would say 90% of like competitive gamers, pro gamers, they don't care about graphics at all. They care about performance. You know, like pro Call of Duty players, they care more about performance than graphics because, well, that's the most important thing. You think like the League of Legends pros, do you think they care about graphics? Nah, they care about gameplay. All right, bro, we have been yapping this stream for like 2.5 hours. Jesus. What else? This game looks very cool. Mina the Hollower. This is a perfect example. I mean, this is not gonna appeal to Jacob. I can already tell because he only prefers 3D slop. No, I'm joking. But this is a perfect example of a game that doesn't need to be high graphics. Mina the Hollower is an indie game that released like this year, I think. It's a pixelated style from the makers of Shovel Knight. It reminds me of the old Zelda games. Apparently it's like super good. But I already know Jacob isn't gonna like this. Yeah, the Deep North. I'm ready for it. My body. Oh, my body. He's so ready for it. Gameplay is also important, but I care more about graphics. I mean, to each their own. To each their own, I guess. But yeah, a great example of a game that doesn't need the best graphics. Alright, ladies and gents, are you gonna stream Weevil? I mean, I think you are the only one over on Twitch. So a raid, I don't know if a raid would be like really useful. But are you gonna stream Weevil today? Alright, we are gonna be wrapping it up though. Anyways, guys, what we could take away from this, just to sum up the stream for today, we are heading towards a direction of digital only gaming, a time where big companies, game studios can revoke your license at any time and say you own nothing anymore in the gaming industry. I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to be in those type of games, but I don't even know if I have a choice anymore. I hope PlayStation will come back of their decision after the backlash that they're getting online and all the hate. Like literally my whole feed has been like flooded with like PlayStation hate and whatnot. So I have no clue. But yeah, digital games is upon us. AI is upon us. So yeah, it's getting expensive. Gaming, guys, I told y'all, we need to get into new hobbies. Y'all saw geocaching? Hey, I'm not gonna lie, geocaching looked pretty cool. Gameplay is all, what 1996 as game is this? Get out of here, bro. And then you realize the games from 1996 are probably better than like 80% of the games nowadays that come out. So yeah, probably not. That's fine, that's fine. A modern game that looks like it's made of 1996, get out of here. And still better than your modern AAA titles. Get a load of this, Jacob. Pixel games would like a word, exactly. Imagine a modern game that looks like a 90s game. Get out, boy. Imagine a modern game that looks like a 90s game and still outsells a modern game that looks like a modern game. Or it looks like a game with the best graphics. Yeah, that's the reality. Indie games on top right now. I hope the indie games and indie studios rise all the way to the top, so we don't have to accept the horrible, terrible decisions that these big, greedy, scummy companies are doing. I didn't want to be this stream to be this negative, but hey, this PlayStation news has got me devastating. This me for real right now. This me. I'm gonna freaking cut out my face and just set this over here. This is me. Love a cynical king. Sometimes. We have to be. We can't just accept this, guys. Guys, we are the one who choose what direction we want to go in. Our wallets choose, guys. Be wise. Don't spend freaking $90 on the newest Modern Warfare game that hasn't even come out. The track record of Call of Duty is looking quite dog shit right now. And this guy Jacob is still supporting them. So yeah, no complaints. No, nope. I like 90s games, but I don't like modern 90s looking games. Jacob, you need to learn. You need to get a bit of you are like uncultured, bro. I hate to break it to you. All right. Anyways, though, I have yapped enough for today. The next stream is not gonna be me yapping anymore. We literally went on for like 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that is gonna be it. What's up, stars? Again, late to the party as always. Literally when I'm about to end stream and had a whole freaking rant about PlayStation. Modern games should focus more on graphics for real. Hell no. Hell no. Get the... Bro, I know your takes were like sometimes like pretty garbage. But like this is getting too much, Jacob. Get the hell out of here. Sorry I couldn't come earlier, Zenki. I was getting hickeys. No worries, bro. No worries. Modern games shouldn't have focused more on graphics. Hell no. We've seen what that brings us. Terrible performance, terrible gameplay, boring, repetitive gameplay. Nah, they should focus on gameplay first, then performance, and then graphics. So, yeah. I had a good reason, that's fine though. I'm probably, if you are still good to go, I'm probably able to stream tomorrow, do some Devour, if you want. Unless like something like today, unexpectedly, I had like some plans as well, so I was quite busy. But if you can tomorrow enough, and if nothing like comes in my schedule, then we can do Devour tomorrow. I was playing with... Alright, buddy. Alright. She left a bit ago watching Obsession now. Oh boy! Oh boy! Don't watch Obsession. We know, we'll Devour some... Alright, buddy. Okay, so anyways, if y'all are here tomorrow, we might do a stream with Starns. We're gonna try and beat my first ever freaking Devour level. If everything goes to plan, if not, then we will be back on Sunday. Thank you all for watching as always. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. For now, I will, I guess, take some ramen noodles maybe, and then have a good rest. I'm gonna cry in my bed. You know, the physical era has, it's an end of an era for gaming. The physical disc era is has come to an end after 2028. So I'm gonna just cry. I'm gonna just cry real quick. I'm gonna just cry in my and sleep between my physical game collection that I still have. Anyways, enough yapping. Everyone have a great rest of your morning, rest of your day, rest of your evening. I'll see y'all guys next time. See ya.